Why am I afraid of being judged? Hi, it's Joelle from Two Steps Out, and thank you for typing in that question. Most people are afraid of being judged, and I am too, much less than I used to be though. In this video, we're diving deep and coming up with how you can grow. And guess what? There's a chance you won't like my answer. The problem is, when you try to figure out why you're afraid of being judged, you make that your journey rather than learning not to be afraid of being judged. I've done that. I've spent like so much time figuring out why. When I was a kid in singing class, some guy made fun of me because of my pronunciation of a word when I was singing. And so every time something happens, I revert back to that memory. It allows me to justify, I'm scared of this because of, and then you revert to the story. So when you're speaking with someone, you're actually forcing them through your story and your lamentations and your self-victimizations of why you can't do something. The question is not why, but it's what. What can you do to overcome that fear? Get to know it. Because most of the time we're afraid of the unknown. And so if you know the fear, you don't have to be the same victim in front of that fear. You can change your relationship to it. Put yourself in situations that are in a safe container where you can learn to build a relationship with that fear, to get to know it. And so finding a safe container can be actually choosing an experience where you might feel like you're judging yourself, but no one else is judging around you. And that's why I go to workshops. I went to a contemporary dancing class. I went to a sound exploration workshop. I went to a 5-hour singing workshop where I couldn't sing. I went to a sensuality workshop. So when you go to workshops that are designed to help you find a way to express yourself, you are going into a safe container where everybody's going to be doing the same thing as you, and nobody's going to be caring about what you look like, because that's what you're here for. And so you're getting in that space that's being held for you to experiment with your voice, with your moves, with your sounds. And you take a deep breath. And you relax, 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 and you relax. And then you start trying. You just let it out. Just move one little thing, do one little sound, one little thing at a time. And as you keep relaxing and doing it, it will start opening up. And then you'll find yourself in a moment where, you may be aware that you're feeling really, really uncomfortable right now and that you don't really like this and you'd rather be home, but you can still do it. And you observe yourself going through that process, and you observe yourself doing it, and you play the game. You act as if you were able to do it. The first time I went to an ecstatic dance, I was uncomfortable the whole way. Even when I really got into it and I really started doing like the silliest and craziest dance moves I could ever find, I was super uncomfortable, but I was there for that, just to live the experience, knowing that nobody gives a shit. And so what's really cool about that is you can go to many different workshops that will help you bring out a part of yourself or a certain aspect of your life where you're not feeling fully happy and that you'd like to open and to expand. And they're so easy to find. You go on Facebook, event, you click on this week, because now is the time to start. And you just scroll. You scroll events, and you see which ones call you, which ones make you feel uncomfortable inside, but there's this kind of attraction to it. Like, you know that it's not super far out your comfort zone, but to be able to go there, like, you have to feel like you're a badass. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to this singing class. And you go. That's it. And then you find another one, and then you find another one, and what you'll realize is you're gonna make a lot of friends. You're going to have new things and new experiences to talk about. And that's conversational capital, and it has a lot of value. Now you're building courage, you're building resilience, you're opening up, and you're opening up to be much more creative. And that's where the fun really starts. You get to play more, you get to laugh more, you get to be silly more, you get to connect more, because you're more able to reach out to people without being afraid of being judged. Can you imagine all the possibilities if you just are able to let yourself out in the world and be seen exactly for who you are? This is so amazing. In short, the question is not about why I'm afraid of being judged, but it's what can I do to overcome that fear? And what you can do is put yourself in a safe container where you can practice being in front of that fear by having to express yourself in a certain way that scares you. And the simplest way to do that is to go on Facebook and look for events and workshops that invite you to come and express yourself in a certain way, online or in person. Go to a few of these workshops and see the magic operating in your life. If you like the video, please click on subscribe below. I'd love to do tons more like this. And I've also put in the description below the different videos that relate to the workshops I was talking about. Yes, you'll see I've walked the talk. So it'll give you an example of what you can do. I'll see you soon with more videos to help you grow. I'm rambling. I am rambling.